happy Tuesday. Let's get back to some Super Hang On. Now, I was actually originally planning to just jump straight into career mode again. Straight into career mode, but I'm thinking, I don't know, let's have a little quick crack at arcade again, just to see if I can get a bit further in it. I think I might actually do that. Probably be like one run and then I'll lose my patience. But we'll give it a go. Because I would like to beat these courses eventually. That is the plan. But how's everybody's Tuesday been? I have just been to work and that is all. Ooh, gotta get used to this. Whoa! Oh my goodness, this is not as how it was last night, was it? Going from career mode back into arcade is not wise. It's fast. Hi, hi, hi! How are you? Ooh. Yeah, you're damn right, that was a good run. Back to work, what a shout, I know, right? It's the biggest scam ever going to work. Ooh! Not great. It'll do. Oh, you bastards. That was a terrible place for them to be on that corner. What a goon. I thought I'd try and squeeze between them, but it didn't work. Although joys of Super Hang On reset him. Oh! Shit! God damn this game! Whoops. Oh, could they be any worse? Tits, move. Oh, you dig. That was garbage. Oh my god. That fucking crash earlier. Those 4 seconds. It's just never worth it, is it? Cannot crash. I made really good recovery there though. And then I cocked up that other leg too. Oh, it's so unforgiving. That was a good one. If I hadn't crashed on the 4th leg, I probably could have really pushed that one. It's so disheartening though that you just need to just rip. That was a bad run and I did really well, so it's sort of hopeful. Yeah, I knew once I got over halfway I was like, oh, I just should have hit fucking reset. So devastating. Because I crashed into that tree on the 4th bit. And then I bumped and skidded a bit too much on one of the later legs. Getting a bit more confident on those later stretches though. But I was confident because I sort of thought I'd thrown it in the bin already, so I was just sort of messing around. But when the pressure's on, you don't want to risk. So I got some new best lap times that run. Back on arcade, yeah. How are you? See, that's not my best. I'll go back to career mode in a few. I just want to have a couple of more tries. Piss poor turn that was. Move, you dick! You bellend! Oh, right, whatever. Have you had to go arcade yet, Jamesy? Four more races in Korea, then you'll have a go. How have you been playing it? Have you been using a control pad? Xbox One controller. Analog stick! Oh my god, I don't think I could do that. I need to tap, tap, tap. How was that lap so bad? I think I braked too much. Oh, that's disheartening. That's really disheartening, actually. That's 2 fucking seconds. Oh. Oh no, that's a mess. Way too much brake. Just chipping seconds off, even though I haven't even crashed, it's still going to add up. You absolute tit. Bloody racers. Doing my head in. I mean, they're planted there on purpose. They're not even, it's not even real time that they're racing it. They're just on corners to just be obstacles. But sometimes it depends on like the kind of speed that you come into it. They can just end up in some really shitty places. Hate that turn. Always feels bad. How was that so slow? Oh my god, that's terrible. Must have just been skidding in the side. Too much braking. Oh my god, that's like I crashed. I didn't even feel like I was doing anything that bad. Or maybe I've just made a better time than I'm used to. I think that might be it. I think I've done a really good run. That's also ass. Oh my god. I think I did a really good run when I put this on before. Fucking hell. Downward spiral. That run just before you showed up, Jamesy, was the one. If I hadn't crashed early on, I think I've just changed a lot of my best times now, and it's showing how badly I was actually doing before. You've really got to be ballsy with the turbo. 32 seconds is a really fast lap for me. You... That yellow biker, amount of times I've hit him. Dickhead. All the pieces are there for me to do this. I've just got to do it all in one, that's the thing. Oh, it's on there on paper, I can clear this. I've just got to actually have a good run from start to finish. I think I've done every lap quite well now, but just not all at once. It's just taking risks and when to take them, because you end up crashing. See, that was a good one. Which one is this junior? This is the third. Senior, I think it is. It's America. Plastic risks and when to take it. Oh my god. How are you? Vagina. I can't win now, because I can't have vagina in my clip. I can cut anything off after this. Yeah, that's fine. We can't have vagina in my victory run. You're alright. I'm always tired. That bloody corner! I need to watch someone else do it, I think. Don't get how you can do that corner with any style. Fake Marlboro, yeah. Or that one. Gonna have lost seconds now. Yeah, can't get that good lap anymore. No style to be seen. Not stylish. You dick! Are you gonna do the retro achievements on this one? Leave your shit at this. I bet they're awful. Like turbo for 2 minutes or something. Oh, Mary! Oh my god. I can't. It's triggering me because I can't get past this beginning stretch anymore. Let's go back to sprint. I think I was doing well with that. Oh, fucking gee. Original mode, win 5 times against Kit. That's just finished the game. I think I am. King's the final person. You just need to beat him. That's the end of the game. done that better. I think that's the best I can do, that corner. Whoa, that was a mess. Trying to turbo and that was not the place to turbo. See, it's still bad. How the fuck did I ever do 35 seconds? What the hell did I do? I need to check my own VOD. I think it was tonight. You fucking tit. Oh god, I hate these bikers. Just trying to think what the hell I did to make that 32 seconds on the third leg. I must have just turboed around a corner that I'm not doing. See, and I'm crashing more and more now because I'm really trying to shave off the seconds. Because playing it safe just doesn't work. You just time out in the end, it eventually catches up with you. Still not good. Thought that was a better run. I mean, it was by a second, but yikes. fucking Green Ranger every time. Nearly had me in that tree again. Oh, what the hell? Look at that, that's dreadful. I must have I think I really zinged that lap earlier. I wish I didn't know I could do it that fast. You need to get out my way. Oh, I didn't even see the turn. This stupid bit. This is rubbish. That's got to have lost me quite a few seconds. Might even be resetsville at this point. Only one off my best. God damn. That corner was sharper than I remembered. Fucking... Oh, rip! Where the hell did he come from? I'm starting to feel, though, with some of these corners, you're best off not braking. Just let go of the accelerator and just gently keep tapping it. And try and maintain like a controlled speed instead of trying to slow down or sharply turn. And just let it coast as you go round. I don't even know why I'm figuring this out. How is that my fastest? I wasn't even... whatever. I think it's about staying more in the inner lane than going fast, actually. Like this one, I think, you're best off just letting go of the accelerate. That's hopefully that's better. Oh, not sitting in the grass isn't... I'm curious if that would have been a better lap as well. Yeah, that's how you do it. I think it is about hugging the inner lanes rather than boosting on the edge. not hitting other bikers, obviously. Deceptive though, because you'd think speed would be what gets you, but I think it is just the, you know, the science of distance. The inner lane is a shorter distance. I think skidding out on the edge is probably what's slowing me down a lot. Oh, that's poor. What happened there? Oh, you fuck! Oh my god, I'm so sick of bouncing off bikers into trees. I think it might be a combination of both, actually, because that last leg was not good. I think it's when to hug the side. I can't even get past the fourth leg anymore. Yeah, see, that's a good lag, and that was me not boosting the shit out of it. That was me just trying to stick in the middle lane, the inside lane. No! Ah, oh, I just wanted to see the result of that one. I was trying to test it. No good hitting signs. I wondered if I could have beaten my own score if I'd have got that one. I just wish I had a rewind feature just to scum it, just to see. Yeah, there's a personal best. It's all about hugging the inside lane then. Obviously not banging into the boggers either. Another personal best. There we go. I've been playing the game wrong, I think, all the time. Not so good, but still close to my best. They all want to be in there. See how this is. Still not great, but it's better. Oh my god, that corner, sometimes I don't notice the sign. Whew. I think I've slowed down too much. Apparently not. What a weird game. You get out the pissing way. Working, thank you. Tits. Oh my god. Disaster. Oh, that was terrible. No. That's as bad as a crash, I think. I've lost my bottle as well. Oh, that was such a shit lap. Ooh. Eh? This game makes no sense. I must have just been... I guess I've just been playing it really badly. Thinking it was the right way. Horrible. Oh, move, you twonk. Yikes, that was bad though. Oh my god, move! Oh, fuck off! That didn't touch that tree. Oh, I'm tempted to keep going though. I don't care, I'm so far into the race. God damn it! I've done quite a lot of personal bests. It's getting really hard to stay in the inner lane. Ooh, see, definitely at that tree. Move, move, move! Oh! There's so many bikers right now. Oh, well that's the end of that. Oh my god. I'm getting closer though. I can probably afford a crash if I stick to the inside lane. She believes in me. Oh, I don't know if I'll do it today. Yeah, it's not even worth doing turbo if you're just going to slide out the side. Whack, whack, whack. Whoa! He was not moving. Whoa! It's fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna reset. Let's ass. Too early for that kind of shenanigans. Hey, yeah. Move out my fucking way. Oh, you dick. Ugh. Go ahead. Join in the fun, everybody else says whoops. Everybody else being Damesy, but 3DS. You can't. Oh, I guess it's hacked. I was gonna say you can't get any more. Anyway, oh, sorry. I need to focus for a bit. I think. You have to beat all the races in one sitting. What do you mean? I don't know. I just want to beat each mode, that's all. Once. Just to say I did it. Yeah, whatever. Not do that. I don't know, that's why I kind of want to do it to find out. Outrun had one. I think there would be. I would imagine the credits will go up if I do all 4. It'll be a surprise. You absolute bellend. That music is not the one. Even though I like it, it makes me stressed. It's definitely the most intense. Who's that? Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Amethyst Rethery, what were you doing? Final Fantasy 14? How was that? I used to love that. I need to get back into it. There you are. Read message, raid emote, hello there. You have to excuse me, I'm in the middle of high concentration, so if I miss a message. But I hope you had a lovely stream. I haven't actually played Super Hang On. Yeah, I haven't actually played Final Fantasy 14 since the last expansion. I'm still at the end of what was the other one. Shadowbringers! Tits. It's fine. But yeah, what brings you here? Super Hang On. Amazing how many people really like this one. That's a rubbish lap. You get your ISP switched. Despite having an our VTuber mod, I very rarely stream it. Yeah, I have to admit, I was a bit like, Final Fantasy 14, and you're raiding into retro? But, you know, we're allowed to like multiple things. What do you usually stream? I am on the struggle bike right now, trying to beat this course for the last like 3 days, or 3 streams. Just trying to shave those precious seconds off. Oops, that wasn't good. Move, move, move. That corner, I always bloody don't see that sign. Bit of everything, personal bias for special stuff. Love the Mega Drive, me too, obviously, but yeah, I'm sort of working my way through every Mega Drive game there ever was. And this is one that I definitely played as a child, but I could not do it, and I still fucking can't. Hey, I need to play new games. Corners are brutal. Yeah, it's just that mixture of trying to be fast and careful at the same time, but I'm not very good at multitasking either. But thank you for the raid, and if you need to get off and do what you're doing, then I won't be offended. I know how it is. But if not, feel free to chill out and watch me get really, really angry at this game. Like that, Bellend. Oh! Depending on how many seconds did that cost me. Too many, not having that. 3D, actually put 3D. Yeah, it's just this with the 3D thing on, that's all. M2 did it. They did quite a few Mega Drive games. Believe you run in, Mega Drive is good. It's like being home. Well, thank you. Sorry, I'm not an incredible amount of conversation right now. So I'm getting really close to clearing this. So I'm just really trying to focus at the minute. I might jump into career mode if it doesn't happen soon, because then I can be a bit chattier. I don't know. Anything mid-race? Yes, you did! No, it's fine. I am on Twitch after all. But honestly, I really can't read chat while I'm playing this. I can't even talk very well and do these corners. So much focus. Move! How was that so bad? Move. Oh. Move, please. Oh. He's knocked me down to 100. to God, they're fucking psychopaths. Move. No. Move, no, you dick. Fucking bastards. Move. Oh, these turns are fucking evil. No. Brutal! Absolutely brutal. That was like one crash. Oh my god. Why does it have to be such a dick on the last lap? Oh my god. I can't with that. Such a stress. I got that far before though. I've got further. It's maddening. Because I've been gradually improving the first half of that. That second to last thing has the most nasty sharp turns where I just have to keep stopping all my speed all the time. It's so awful and it's so hard not to crash. But and then the clock's going down and the pressure is on, like I need to slow down because I'm going to crash, but the clock's like go faster, go faster, go faster. Such a stress. I can't, it just feels so dickish to put that at the end. It's the hardest bit of the whole course, that second to the last thing. And you're just drained because it's like 10 minutes into it when you have to do that. Whatever, we'll just do a bit of campaign mode for a bit. I'm going to flap around and try and get used to the course and the bike again. It'll be interesting. Bit of a chill time now. I'd laugh if the hardest lap one ends up easier. I might even have a go actually. But that final bit. Oh, I'm still trying to do arcade mode. That final bit is just so cruel. God knows, I ain't even got past that one. God knows what the actual final stretch is like. Yeah, it just seems a fine balance of doing what I'm doing. I need to be a bit more confident in the latter half though, with the turbo. I just don't know. Maybe I might just have to have a little practice in isolation, those bits at the end. It's definitely way harder than Outrun, this is. Because it feels like even like improving and improving and improving, and it's still like skin of my teeth to get through those bits at the end. And I feel like I'm getting pretty competent at the game now, and it's still like you're not good enough at all. I'm not even close. I'd feel better about myself if it was that close, but I'd had like a crash or two along the way, but I'm not even crashing. And some of those ones, like I'm setting new personal bests, but then I'm setting personal worsts on the later laps now, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. No brakes on this damn bike. That's gonna cost me, ruining my frame. Oh, he's still going there, that's alright. I believe this is on Switch as well. In its pure form. Probably is, it usually is. Usually on anything Mega Drive. Ooh. I've forgotten it was on the 3DS. I'd like to get hold of those on cart sometime, but they're expensive now, especially the last one. They released them in Japan only, out instead of at the digital store. Those, what were they? I don't remember what they called them. Sega 3D Classics or something. Oh, I'm hitting bikers, I'm going to lose my muffler. This would probably look really fun in 3D. I can't remember if Outrun was on there as well actually, that would have been a good one. I'd like to play Sonic 1 in 3D. Just once. Do you know what else would be fun? I wonder if they... I can't remember, did they have Thunder Force? Thunder Force 3 would be fun in 3D or something like that. Or even Thunder Force 4. Graphically. Although, 4's not my favourite. I think I like 3 still the most. Game is hard. Yeah, I'm not lying. Oh no, it's hard, crap. It's the same course, isn't it? Twice. So I crashed at the end of both legs. Oh, do I win? But am I gonna have to buy a new frame with my winnings? We got a new chat now, I think, though, anyway. Oh, my frame's not looking hot. Engine's fine. Muffler's not very good. Muffler's accelerating it, that's fine. Tyres are a little bit in danger. Maybe I should probably upgrade the muffler at this point because I'm probably going to start to need speed to beat the chaps. We'll try one more race. Let's keep the password though. Let's race again somewhere, sometime. So make the dream come true that I couldn't. Okay, see you boys. Who's this chap? Nobuhiko. Nice to meet you. Oh, we got a new sponsor. Tony Denki. Oh, that's the electric company lady, isn't it? From Tony Denki, apparently. I don't really know much about races, but I'll do my best, says she. Let's see how it goes then. Ooh, finally we got a nice city. I like the city landscape. I think when I was younger I used to like this one too. I just like the lampposts and stuff. I like the European course, actually. Oh, my bike's a bit better now. I'm still trying to play it in arcade mode though. I should really stop doing arcade mode and original together. But we got 3 legs now. That's a bit different. I wonder what city they based this on, or if it's just generic. Whoa! Oh, is that my frame? Oh, we're still in the race. Still haven't got the braking power that I want. It's hard to judge what I can and can't get away with. How fast have I got to go? So far the rivals have been ridiculously easy. Do you get more, actually, do you get more money for retiring or for losing? Oh shit, rivals on the case. I got to speed up then. Might not win this one. If I actually had proper control and brakes, this is quite a nice course. Just long, long, long turns. Not too... I just realised there's no signposts. Oh, there's some. I think I'm gonna lose this race. Fucking shot it now, look at that. Bit of a leap from the previous match. He's a 124, I think. Oh, no, he's still going. Move, you bird. I need more speed, I think. No, not speed. I just need more control so that I can maintain a faster speed. Oh, because I can't take these corners. You know what to play after this? I'm gonna finish Rydom. And then I might do a bigger game, maybe a strategy game. I think I'll do Gemfire actually. And I want to do, what's that 3D shooter, Viewpoint, is it? That I already started. That'll be a good one to get done. I was looking, I can't remember what I was looking at recently. I didn't realise that was on something else. I think, was it on the PlayStation 1? Ooh. Or maybe the Saturn. But maybe not in Japan. Do I win or not? Oh, I lost by what, 3-4 seconds? Still get 3,000 though, not bad. I think Viewpoint is on the PS1. Yeah, it's a bit odd. It's on. Maybe it was late then. And she says it was good publicity. So here's 3,000. State of my frame. I can't afford it. Fine. Tyres are not looking good. Oh, let's try and get away with one more. Or maybe I could upgrade the end. The engine's not going to help though, is it? It's just going to make me faster and more unable to control, perhaps. Let's do it. Just try not to crash. I'd like that, some better tyres. Let's see if I can just get away with this. We'll keep the loss. I had a really weird dream last night that I for some reason got, was it Soviet Striker on the Saturn, and it was terrible. I was like, oh, I want my money back. Handling's still a bit ass. Can't do turbo either. Can you ever do turbo in this, you know, Jamesy? A glimpse in the future. Is that a request? Do you want me to play Soviet Striker? Problem is though, is I can't play it in English. And it's got all these cutscenes. I need to stop getting carried away with silly games like that though. So I've got that LAPD police. Why the hell did I buy that? Sometimes I'm just like, it'll be good for a stream. Like if I wasn't streaming, I'd have never bought that. But I will stream it though, now that I have it. But I'm just like, really, LAPD? Like it's fun for a nostalgia trip, but I only played the demo. I wouldn't mind if it was only cost like £2, but it didn't. You know, I've spent less on. Well, I've like begrudged spending more. Well, the same on. Oh, this sentence ain't coming. I've begrudged spending the same amount on things I care more about, but just because I feel like they're worth less because they're more commercial. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it was just not as cheap as, say, buying Parasite Eve 1 or something. Even Parasite Eve 2, which was pretty cheap, but I remember being like, oh, I'm not paying that. I don't want to pay £5 for Parasite Eve 2. Oh god, I'm still losing. Better though. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I was just trying to drive safely rather than quickly in the middle lanes. Ooh, don't bump me, please! You're breaking on my shit. Oh. Oh, you do get a turbo. My frame is broken. Do I get paid? 2,000. Not bad. I can't afford the new frame though, lady. Shall I take another loss? Means I can't lose any more races though. It's easy money though. I was tempted to drop down a race. Your frame is broken. Retire. My brakes are shit now. The whole money management is a stress. It's like real life. Do I want to get the frame? Oh, or should I just start that race again? Hello there. Sounds like skitching. The only grace with this one, I was saying, is you don't get game over. Like, if you have no money, they continue to keep paying you. You'll just go backwards through. Like, if you lose five races in a row, then you'll go down a rank. But if you win 5, you'll go up a rank. But even win or lose, you'll still get money. But it's just that trying to, like, repair. Whereas, like, skitching was pretty rubbish because if you crash and stuff, you don't get any money. And you also have to pay for replacement stuff. Well, you have to pay hospital bills and crap like that. Or if you get busted, you have to pay fines. So then if you got no money, then you just get game over. And so you can sort of end up just soft locking yourself. Well, not even soft locking. Like, you literally just. Well, no, you do because you can't recover because you can't even go back. So like that, if you remember when I was playing it, I was in a situation where it was like if I lose the race, there's no point taking the password and continuing. Just reset the game and go back to that race again. In skitching, there was like never any point in losing and continuing. So it's like, why make it a feature? Why not just give you game over? I mean, you could once or twice, but you don't know if you're shooting yourself in the foot later. Whereas this, it feels a bit more like, well, whatever. I'll take the money. Maybe it'll be fine. I might end up going down a rank in a minute, but hey ho, it's only 5 races to get back up again. Or I could just grab the password, you know. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. Oops. Oh dear. I think I'm just gonna not break my bike. Let's reset. When did I even last grab a password? Okay, so that was only after 1 loss. I think I'm just gonna redo this race and try not to break my frame. So I can afford the replacement. Still holding C down like I'm gonna turbo. Ooh. Whoops, I acted up again. Oh no, not the console blues. They're the worst. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Get an error code. It's such a stress when you lose access to your game library at once. I'd rather like one game broke than the machine. Always. The slip sliding on this. System error. I don't know anything about Xboxes, unfortunately. All I could say is see what Google says. I've never owned one. Actually, I have a 360 in a cupboard somewhere, but I've never really used it. I was given it. Oh! Better, but not great. I didn't realise these races were going to get longer and longer, Jamesy. It's annoying. I like them shorter. Favourite console? The more you know. Never had one. I mean, I've sort of been told these days that it's arguably the better one of the generation versus the PlayStation 3, but I've always been a PlayStation person. I go where my franchises are, and they've always been where the Xbox has never really had the exclusives that I wanted. Other than, there's only a couple I could think of, like I wanted Lost Odyssey. Which is, I have, but I haven't played it yet. It's the only reason I have an Xbox. 360. Filth, you are. Ooh, I don't even have an overlay for Xbox. You're gross though, Chronogear. You play Mega Drive games with an Xbox controller. You got no shame. Jamesy does as well. Get mad at you, talk to each other about your disgusting habits. Probably mostly because of achievements. Got the error code. Oh, I don't know any. I don't know about that one. I thought it was pretty good, but I got stuck. Some annoying cave maze. Looked good. The only other games that I wanted back in the day were Jade Empire, which I still would like to play. I still really like to play Jade Empire. Obviously Knights of the Republic. Did Jade Empire ever get ported? I know it was on iPhone, but I don't want to play it on an iPhone. Did it ever get put on Switch or something? I fancy that. What are they doing a sequel? Oh, I think I might be getting my wires crossed with Knights of the Republic now. Tits, 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 please stop. I fixed it before. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not really much of a tech person. But I fancied Fable. I still wouldn't mind giving Fable a go. Obviously I like the Elder Scrolls, but they got ported. Although the new one's going to be exclusive, isn't it? Which really bums me out. I don't know if it'll tip me over the edge though. It might do though, because I did really, really like Skyrim. But I really like playing Skyrim on the PlayStation. It doesn't make sense to me that they're doing that with exclusivity. It just, this whole, the world and just controlling and monopolizing everything is just so miserable. We'll talk about it earlier on my stream because I got that copy of Hell Zero Hellfire, whatever it's called, the compilation. To get people like you to buy an Xbox. Well, I know, but I kind of think like they would make more money. They would, because they might not get me to buy an Xbox. I think they would make more money. Ooh, speaking of money, 10,000. I think they would make more money by just selling the bloody game. Like, because Xbox, they own Bethesda now, don't they? So they'll be getting money from the game. They don't need it to be exclusive because they'll still be getting money from Sony, you know what I mean? I know that it's obviously to try and make you get an Xbox, but if you think about Skyrim, right? Imagine Skyrim being locked to just Xbox. I'm sure you can Google it somewhere, but they must have sold millions of copies on the PlayStation 3 and then millions of copies on the PlayStation 4. And it's even on fucking Switch, isn't it? It must have made so much money selling copies of Skyrim over and over and over and over and over again. To clamp it down onto one console where there's a lot of people that probably won't get an Xbox just for the next Elder Scrolls. It depends, because it depends how hardcore you are as a gamer, but yeah. What am I going to upgrade? That is on the limit. I could actually... Oh no, I can't. How much of a step up is that from that? That's nuts. Engine's fine. Brakes. The brakes could do with being better, but I need some better tyres. Slick. Let's get slick. Some more cheap oil for now. Or should I get the high oil? Part of it's also taken away from the competition. Yeah, but they could do that with something else, I think. They could just do it with something else. I just think Elder Scrolls is going to sell such an insane amount of copies. I don't know. Because if it wasn't for Skyrim coming out on PlayStation, I still wouldn't have played an Elder Scrolls game. I wouldn't have bought an Xbox for Skyrim because I didn't know any better. I didn't know how much I would like Skyrim. The only reason I ever played an Elder Scrolls series game is because it came out on the PlayStation 3. If it hadn't done, I wouldn't know what I was missing, and I wouldn't bother. I mean, yeah, okay, now I know what I'm missing, but I wouldn't have because I didn't play Oblivion. It would have just been one of those games that I didn't play. Like, what else is there that's supposed to be really good, but I don't play it? Like Baldur's Gate 3 or something, I don't know. But yeah, I just don't like it. I just think it's all gross because we're getting to the point now where everything's just going to be owned by 3 companies in all media. What am I going to invest in? Let's get some... I'm going to need a new frame. I can't afford that for ages. Let's just buy it now. That'll do. Let's leave that as a choice. I'm going to take that password. Don't like it either. Thing is though, they're not, again, like, a big part of the problem with the Xbox is getting the Japanese market, and I don't think the Elder Scrolls is how they're going to do it. That's what they need. They're never going to beat Sony until they can tap into the Japanese market more, and the Xbox just does not exist over here. You can't even, like, shops don't even carry them. They don't carry the games, they don't carry whatever. Japanese people would rather just play PC, I think, or PlayStation, or Switch, but they don't play Xbox. You have to go on Amazon if you want to get an Xbox game. Right, let's race. Actually, for pettiness, yeah, it just seems like that. I mean, like I was saying on the Discord, I got 0 Fire compilation, whatever, and half the games on it are just a download code. And I just find it so depressing that that's the way everything's going these days, like digital, and it's all just going to be controlled. Everything will be controlled by Sony. I mean, it always sort of was, but you know, that Sony controlled the developers, but they didn't control how you go about your shopping. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna end up removing shops to control all assets of it, making it and selling it. It's like it's being the factory and the store at the same time, and it's a little bit gross where the way that all the companies are doing that now. It's the same with like Netflix has is killing off the DVD market and the rental market. It's all being controlled, but the problem is that you end up with less choice in the end, because you're only able to, unless you're pirating, you end up only able to play what you're told you're allowed to, watch what you're given, and read, like even Amazon, like with Kindle Unlimited and music and stuff, you'll only have access to what they dictate you're allowed to, and it's mostly just going to be what's commercial and profitable and popular, not necessarily what's a wider choice. I just don't think it will be a great time in the future in that sense. I'm a bit get off my lawn about it, but yeah, I don't really like it. But I also just feel it's a bit sad. It's a bit of a crap example because my collection are retro games, like Hellfire. It's a retro game, but if it wasn't a retro game, then oops. I just feel like the future generations that want to like play their niche stuff, like I don't know, let's say there's like Black Valkyrie Rose, I think it is. It's an RPG that's on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, it bombed. It did really bad. Is that going to be available in 15, 20 years time? There'll be somebody that played it that really likes it and probably wants to play it again, but it won't exist anymore. And even if they bought like a physical copy of it, the updates won't be there. Oh, you've raided into a mid-rant retro. How are you? All those hearts, hello there. Let me give you a double shout out. I've been trying the arcade mode again and I still haven't done it. So I've gone back to the campaign-y thing. What were you doing today? Did I do a shout out? I didn't rate it at all. All digital media's kind of have washed over like water and gone as soon as it transfers. Yeah, that's just the thing. I mean, I'm sure that you'll be in a similar opinion, Retro, but I was just saying, how did we get started on this? I'm just having a little get off my lawn moment. Whoops. Oh my god, I'm about to crash. N64. Anything good? Oh, we were talking about the next Elder Scrolls being Xbox exclusive, but I'm just saying how, well, I don't like the idea of like only 3 companies sort of controlling everything, and that's how everything's going with like streaming services and clouds and digital base. Everybody's removing all the shops and the choice, and you'll only be able to play what Sony chooses to keep on the servers. I don't like it. But I was just saying, like, other than piracy, you won't be able to be like, oh hey, I want to play that, like, that bad RPG that nobody liked, but I have big nostalgia for it. Well, Sony probably aren't going to keep it available digitally in 10 years time, and nobody's going to re-release it or remaster it. It's just going to be gone. And you buy the disc, the game's not on the disc anyway, because it's just full of I mean, full of updates is one thing. That's a sort of an unnecessary evil, I think. A necessary evil. Because, I mean, what do you want to do? Not patch it? I mean, they should be held more responsible to release stuff as it, like, in a better state. But if it needs patching, yes, please do patch it. But it's when they just, it's like today, like I said, with my Hellfire collection. The disc is now, oh, piss. But it is piss, but besides being piss, the disc has only got Hellfire the arcade mode and Zero Wing the arcade mode on it. The rest of it, do you know? Have you seen this collection, Retro? It's got Hellfire, Zero Wing, and then Horror Story or something, some arcade game. But it's got all these different versions, like the Mega Drive version of Hellfire, the PC Engine version of Hellfire, the Mega Drive version of Zero Wing, the PC Engine version, the Western versions of them. But I bought the physical disc, right? And you can only play the arcade versions on the disc. The rest of it's product code. And it's not even just a download product code, it's an access key to access what's on your own fucking disc. It's ridiculous. You're not even like downloading anything. You're just unlocking permission to play the fucking disc. And I just think like, wow, what a dick move just to like get rid of used sales. You sound older than me right now. Maybe I am. I don't know if I am. I don't think I am. But yeah. RR64, is that, what's that, Ridge Racer? But yeah, I just think, I mean, like I said, it's a bad example because it's a retro game, so modern people probably wouldn't care as much, but still, you are not. The game will be, you will not be able to access 70% of that disc in the future unless you buy it brand new and get a product code. Well, or you pay for the download contents again. I'm so glad I bought it new and didn't, because I was thinking like, oh, I might just wait and get it used. I didn't realise so much of it was actually a product code. I knew that the arcade version of Horror Story was, because it was advertised as so, it was like a bonus of buying it physical, but I didn't realise that the basic stuff like the Mega Drive version of Hellfire was. It just feels shitty. Road Rash. Was Road Rash on the 64? It's criminal that games hostages like that. It is. It really gets up my nose. And also hello, because I know that like Street Fighter did it, didn't they? They were the big famous ones where there was characters on the disc. Like, it's scummy, but I feel like it's not the game though, is it? Like, it's just a part of the game. It's shitty. It's very sneaky. But this is literally like big chunks of what's on the disc. It's just old games in a compilation. Why have you sealed 70% of it behind a product code? Like, what's the point of the disc? But oh well. The stuff that's on the disc, it's good though. I mean, I'm not complaining about the game, I just don't like the fact that they've padlocked it behind a product code to ensure that nobody sells it anywhere. I mean, I don't even know how Tiger Heli is in the same product line, because I've seen that in a used store, and it's not cheap, and I'm just thinking now, like, I'm glad I didn't buy that, because maybe half the crap on it would be unavailable, and I'd have to pay for it again in DLC. Anyway, did we win? Oh, we did. See, I need to just rant more, that's how I win these races. I think I've only ever played one Ridge Racer game, and that was whatever was on one of those demos. Was there one that was on demo 1? Ridge Racer. I remember that woman saying the title, so I think it was just Ridge Racer. Should really be a thing, much like they do for other things. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other topic in itself, the whole idea of preservation, but I'm just talking on a personally selfish level. Like, I want to be able to buy something used in 10 years' time and not be shafted over it because, oh, it's locked behind DLC or that it doesn't exist anymore, stuff that's gone. I mean, what really ticks me off is I don't have Fire Emblem Fates yet. I don't have it. And I'm never going to have all of it now because it's gone, unless I use piracy. It's just gone. The third chapter, whatever it is, has been removed, which was nice. Let's upgrade the oil. That's muffler's looking shit. Can I get by with the same muffler? What does the muffler do? Increases acceleration versus, I don't know whether to upgrade the muffler. They break so easily though. It costs so much money. I don't feel like acceleration's my problem right now. Let's go with the oil. The oil seems to last ages, and then I'm gonna get the next set of brakes perhaps. See how that is, and we'll grab that password. Interesting discussion that I had once was the argument of buying used games versus piracy. And I don't think that buying used games is equates to piracy, but it's kind of the same on a financial point of view. Like going to a store and buying what, Final Fantasy VIII from a used store on the PlayStation is not as useful to Square Enix as going on your PlayStation 3, 4, 5 store and buying it digitally. I mean, the only person profiting from it is the used store. I'm not saying that I don't. I like stores. I don't want stores to ever go. Used games piracy because the software giants merged to persuade people it is. It's not piracy, no. I don't think it's piracy, but it also doesn't. It's not like it's better either. Do you know? Like from the company's point of view, like there's kind of not really much difference to them, and that's obviously why they do this stuff like do product codes. I prefer the used store route because then I get to keep it and know it's there on my shelf. That's why I don't like digital as much. There's PS2 retro compilations, brilliant value, tons of classic games and LDLC. Exactly, and that's what they used to do, didn't they? And also the prices were cheaper too. I mean, I've ranted about this 1,000 times, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but I'm absolutely just... I can't stand these limited run, strictly limited companies that are just reissuing old ROMs on discs and making collector's value versions of it for limited times only. When, like you just said, this stuff used to just sit on a disc with loads of stuff and be really cheaply priced, but now you have to buy it all individually for double. Like, was it the Cotton games, the Mega Drive ones? Whoa! You can get Panorama Cotton and 100% Cotton now on disc for the PlayStation 4. If you buy it in the West, you have to buy them separately from Strictly Rum. If you buy it in Japan, they're on the same disc. What's the difference, you know? And they're both just Mega Drive ROMs on a disc. There's nothing special going on in an emulator. Why'd you have to spend £20–30 buying fucking Panorama Cotton on a disc? When on the PlayStation 2 era, that would have been a compilation that had Cotton 1, 100% Cotton, Cotton 2, Panorama Cotton, Rainbow Cotton. It'd have had all of them just on one disc, and that would have been it. But now they sell you them all individually. Lost sale isn't really a lost sale. People who are most like... No, and that is true. I hate limited runs too. Yeah, I don't like it. It has its place. I don't like how it's mismarketed. I don't like how it's presented as video game preservation. It's not. I just think it's a collector's boys club who just want to own fancy things. I don't think it's preserving video games. Also, they'd make it more accessible to people. It's preserving it for the elite that can afford it. But I think it has its place. What I think was good about those companies originally, when they really first started, the main point of them, in my opinion, was when they were doing like reproductions of old stuff for novelty. You know, like you want to buy a reproduced cart, they bought the rights to it and they're going to sell a reproduction of Glaylance on the Mega Drive or something. That I think is really cool. It's a game that you can't buy anymore, and you can buy it in a legitimate way to play it on an old school console. That's cool. But why are you limiting it when it's on like PlayStation 4? The whole fiasco prior to S-Force law, trying to tip people buy used games. Oh god, yeah, I remember that. That was so funny, wasn't it? When they did, was it the DRM or something? But then Sony did their, this is how we do use games. But the thing is, I'm not really going to do it, but somebody might want to. But do you not remember when like you were kids and you buy a new game and then you go to your friend's house or something, or after Christmas? Flying over, you need a bit... I need to go to bed. I need a gym. But like, you get a new game at Christmas or something, and you go over to your friend's house and take it round. Well, now you can't because you ain't got the product code. The no use games thing lost them the generation. Yeah, I think it did. I mean, if I could summarise everything to save even more ranting, but my stance on it all has always just been, video games are toys. They're for playing, they're not for collections. They're not for sitting in glass boxes. I saw somebody on the forum talking about, I was trying to look up about some different shooters and which ones were good or something, and then someone was mentioning that they got, I can't remember what it was now. It was like some shooter, and it was sealed. It was Capcom Generation 1 or something, but it was still in the shrink wrap, and they said that they would open in it, and then someone in chat was like, oh my god, why would you do that? You've just destroyed a game. And I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake. And it was on about a sealed copy of Guardian Heroes or something. They're like, you should have just got a used copy and kept that one sealed. Now you've destroyed one of the few remaining sealed things. The rival's still going. Oops. I'm just going to wait because I'm aware that there's ads going off right now. Twitch is being a shitbag and it's not warning me. It's supposed to warn me before they go, but it just keeps banging them out at the minute. I need to go into settings. I think it's also adjusted how long they last. It's got, I think there's that dynamic thing that they've just added and I haven't turned it. It's new and it's on by default, I think, and I haven't turned it off. So I'll just wait until it says that they've gone away before I read your messages in case you can't hear me. Whoops, you're back. I thought you might be gone. Yeah, it's not warning me that they're coming up at the minute. It's just banging them out. And I think it's also adjusted how long they're lasting. I think I'm on that dynamic setting and I didn't realise. But now hopefully everybody's back. Just a second. I wanted to see what you said. I've got to pause with this though. You got told off on your own stream and unfollowed because he refused to put my little big head Doctor Who thing back in its box. Ah, oh, it's just silly. Like, who are you keeping it for? Do you know what I mean? like, is it for you? Surely. I saw somebody that I know on Twitter and they had some figurine or something that was in a box and they were saying like, I don't know whether to open this, and I'm just like, I feel guilty. I'm like, why? It's yours. Who are you keeping it for? Somebody else, because somebody else will open it eventually, or it'll just sit in a museum. I buy anything. I was very tempted the other day to buy something sealed that came up that was really affordable. It was the Grand Stream Saga on the PlayStation, which I'm really fond of. I only played it a couple of years ago. I still might buy it, you know. It just feels like a little bit of a waste. It's only like 10-15 quid, but it's a really special game because I really got into it and I've had a lot of memories of that. And my copy's really scuffy and it's got a bit of it missing, the stickers that come with it. And it's got a crack on the back. It works though, so it feels wasteful, but I'm like, I might just buy it and then just open the bugger. And then I've got a nice copy with all the stuff inside. Thought you'd say Shenmue. No, Shenmue's a bit too... I decided in the end Shenmue was just too much to waste my money on. Like, for new. What, like, 40 quid for sealed Shenmue versus like 3 quid used? Like, I'm playing the game. As long as it's not yellow and smoky and nasty, it doesn't really matter. But Grand Stream Saga does bug me because it, like I said, it's got a crack in it, and I'm also aware that it's got a bit of the what's inside it missing. So I would like to get another one, and it would be nice to have a spick and span one. But I don't know. That's 10 quid I could use for something else. Is the point? Like food. And I'm in that lotto that I don't play, I will fly over, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing though. I'm sure I would change my tune if I won the lottery about certain things. I'd be probably on those limited runs and buying all those collector things. But I wouldn't be calling them the heroes of preservation. Oh shit, look at the time. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Let's check the state of my bike though. Oh, everything's looking good. Let's do another race. What have I got to win? We grab the password though, just in case. Pirates as a hero provider. Exactly, they are really. I mean, wasn't it discovered at one point anyway that Nintendo were essentially using pirated ROMs at one point on their eShop? It was like in the coding. And your third SSD. So it's like, you're welcome. Rockstar. Yeah. But then you get the case, you can't, like, Square Enix, they've lost their bloody coding for half the games, haven't they? From the PlayStation 2 era. So... Are you not a fan of sealed games, Slowly Soft? I've had one sealed game in my life that's retro. It was a very, very cheap game though. I bought Hoshigami on the, no, two. I bought Hoshigami on the PlayStation 1. I think it cost £5 and it was like, you know, £2 more than used. It's a game from 2000 and I got it and I took absolute immense pleasure in opening it last year. And it's my most beautiful PlayStation game. I haven't actually played it yet though, but I will do. I just opened it to look inside. It was so nice to see like the smell of the manual and everything. And then the other one that I brought that was new, it had a slight crack on the front though, but it was sealed. I bought Echo the Dolphin on the Dreamcast when I bought my Dreamcast a couple of years ago. And that was only... It's not because I'm like, oh, a sealed game, I like sealed games. It was just that, you know, and it's the difference of like £1 or two, you're like, oh, I'll get the sealed one. So, and it was like about £2 more-ish, like 400 yen, 500 yen more to get it sealed. And I thought, well, a sealed Dreamcast game, that sounds fun. Let's race. I don't think Echo's very popular here though, so nobody gives a crap. You can still get them quite easy. Buy Spectrum tapes and see, I'll be instantly rip them over. Yeah. I just think you don't need to keep them... Like, what are you keeping them sealed for? What's it gonna do? Nobody can look at the contents, even if it is in beautiful condition. Nobody can look inside. Even if you did keep it and give it to a museum, nobody's gonna dare open it. Exactly what you do with them. Sealed spooky game with the bundles I picked up. But that, I mean, it's for me. It was the pleasure and the joy of just being transported back in time to having... I mean, I don't even remember if I ever really had many brand new PlayStation games at the time because they were too expensive. I think I bought Final Fantasy VIII new, but it was nice to just have that little moment by myself to just open a fresh PlayStation 1 game. It felt really lovely. I would really love to get a sealed Sega Saturn game once. I've found one or two that were tempting because they were cheap games, but there's not so many that are affordable. And at the end, I usually just think I'd rather keep the £5 and get it used, or the £10. Maybe there's nothing. Exactly. Well, that's the other thing too. You know, sometimes I'm hesitant to buy sealed games because you're not guaranteed that they actually are in good condition. Maybe the spindle's broken inside. I mean, just because the seller says it's sealed doesn't mean that the disc hasn't been flapping, rattling around inside it for the last 15 years. Might be sealed and scratched to bits. I mean, I bought Songbird Symphony sealed on the PlayStation 4, and it arrived with a cracked case, and a bit of the plastic had come out, and the disc had come out of the thing and had been rattling around inside it. And that wasn't even 20 years old, you know? It worked fine, and I contacted the seller, and they sent me a new case, so all was well. You was gifted a sealed Suikoden 2. What region? It's pretty cheap in Japan, but it's not anywhere else. PAL? Can't even believe there still exist sealed copies of PAL Suikoden. I have Suikoden, but not sealed. I didn't even buy it sealed, I bought it used. Can't remember. I think it was £16 when I bought it. About 5 years ago, bloody hell. I have to say, if I got a sealed copy of Suikoden for the PlayStation 1, a PAL one, I wouldn't be opening it, I'd be flogging it. Because I already have, well, one because I already have it, but I wouldn't need it. But I would like to believe that whoever purchased it opened it and played it. Schrodinger's cart? Cat? Cart? What is that? I've heard of that. I was looking that up. I think there's a PlayStation game with the same title. I remember looking it up. What is that one again? It's like not a catch-22, but it's that sort of a thing, isn't it? Something to do with, what is it that the cat does? Like philosophy, isn't it? It's UK, they do what they want with it. Woof! That's nuts. It's how do you know the cat's alive in the box without looking? Oh, that's it. Yeah, I remember looking it up recently because it's the title of a PlayStation 1 adventure game that I want to play. But thank you again for the raid, Retro. I think you've raided me so much lately. I never get the chance to raid you back these days because I keep doing that a little bit later than usual. Maybe the clocks will be changing soon though, won't they? I guess I'll probably catch you then. Thank you for the follow. The cat is in a state of superposition of unlife and undeath until it's observed. It's like that. I guess it's like, is it not too far from the if the tree falls thing? Did it really fall if nobody heard it? People just look at. The cat's dead. It smells. In retro games, therefore, I have been summoned. Whoa! What is retro? Don't know where I was going with that sentence. The words came out and then I got into like, oh my god, this corner. There was a thought, but it's gone. And we're not doing the whole which console's retro conversation again. I'm not that desperate. No, we're not doing that. That's what you do when you've got nothing else to talk about. How's the bike handling now? Better. I hadn't even noticed. What was the difference? What did I just buy? That's where you pay more attention than I do. It's the bloody tyres. The tyres are making all the difference, isn't it? Say it's retro, it's retro. If you don't like, I don't care, yeah. Yeah, I remember when I streamed 3D Dot Heroes and I was like, I'm just going to bang this in retro. It's the thing is, with games like that, it's like, yeah, I can stream in 3D Dot Heroes, but there's probably, maybe not, that's a bad example, but like some of those games, like the cusp of retro ones, they're kind of a bit pre-Twitch, but not enough for people to give a shit to have followed them. So it's like you're literally going to be catering to like the 3 people that like it, and anybody that perhaps gets recommended you. I've always wished that, I know that they don't do it because people would abuse it, but I've always sort of wished that, why are my tyres going again? just repaired them. I don't know whether to gamble one more race. This is the last race as well. Because then I can just pocket the money and I might be able to buy the even better ones in the future. Oh, those are the max tyres. Oh, I think we're a ways off from them. I'm going to grab the password though. Will you look at... I've forgotten all about the other mechanics. I quite like the one we've got though. I think none of them are as attractive as him. I mean... I'm not quite there yet, I think, myself. And I think I'm a bit beyond him. Mike Sunny. Well, we could save it for Nastasia Milski. I don't even... Yeah, I guess they would help. Let's get a new mechanic. We'll get him. How much is the one after, though? I kind of want to feel like I've had everybody. Whatever. That's how I pick my mechanic. But who did you pick? I bet you picked mine. Nastasia. I know that feel. I have to keep in mind that you call it Mega Drive in Europe and Japan. Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. What does he say about my stuff? Oh. He's a man of few words. Is he like this in English? Did you buy him? I guess when stuff's fine, he's got nothing to say, and when it's bad, he's just like, not good. Very judgmental. Let's see if he helps with the durability, though. I'm gonna stick with him. This will be the last race. The one that catches me is I can never remember what's what, the Mega CD or the Sega CD. Sega CD is America, isn't it? And we call it the Mega CD because I never had one. Oh yeah, but what I was going to say was I wish that Twitch would have a feature where you could stream in retro category and the name of the game. Like I wish I could stream Super Hang-On and retro at the same time, because I think with the... I mean, Super Hang-On's not the best example because it's a fairly popular game. I think it says there's 97 people follow it, which is pretty good for a Mega Drive game that isn't like Sonic or Shinobi. But you know, if I'm streaming like Mega Panel, which has got like 2 followers, and one of them's me, then... or even, I don't know, what else have we just played? I don't know, just something a little bit more niche. It would be nice to find the people that actually like the game, you know, as well as just being in retro in general. But the problem is I know that people would probably just abuse it. You get loads of people streaming like Final Fantasy 15 and also in retro just because they want the exposure or something. If you have multiple categories, I just think it's a bit of a shame. They should like just... Then you'd have the debate of what is retro though, but I think you could safely consider up to anything that's PlayStation 2 GameCube era should be qualified for the dual category, I think, safely. Because I wouldn't mind if someone wants to stream in Sonic Adventure and retro, because I find it hard to, as a viewer, I want to find people. I don't follow every single game that I like. And if someone's streaming, what, Story of Thor or something, the first one, or Illusion of Gaia or something, I might want to know, but I don't because they're streaming in the actual game and I don't follow it. I tend to peruse retro as a category. I've tried and make a conscious effort to follow games, especially Mega Drive games. Like when I play them, I tend to follow them afterwards because I'm curious to see if somebody else plays them. So like I follow Chakan, I follow Echo the Dolphin, I follow Mega Panel. I've never seen anybody play Mega Panel. There's one that people do stream in, I can't remember what it is now, and it's really obscure, and it's mostly because they're just spelling something else wrong, and it's really annoying because I get excited. Shadowrun's a pain in the arse because it's usually people actually playing tabletop Shadowrun, not Shadowrun. Someone streaming the ZX Spectrum. I want to shout exactly. That stuff is be interesting, but if you stream like Batman on the Spectrum in the actual category, nobody's finding you unless you pushed on them for a recommend. But maybe somebody likes that game, but would you think to go and follow that? I don't even follow the Great Guiana Sisters, but I'd like to watch somebody playing it. Maybe I should follow that. I don't think about the game until I play it myself a lot of the time. I like following some of the shooters that I've played, but I don't really see many people playing those. I think they just do them in retro instead. I always try and put myself in the category at the start of the stream though, because then it will consider my VOD in the game category, because I don't care about it being in retro when I'm not live. But I've found that the people that really do like a game, they have found my VOD through being in the correct category. I have had a couple of people like being like, oh hey, like somebody for this game actually, somebody showed up and said that, oh I found your VOD in the Super Hang-On category and watched it and then showed up because I want to see you play it. Oh, there goes another bloody ad without telling me. I think somebody else found me playing Valis. This race is getting so much easier now with all this stuff on my bike. It's just a case of having to constantly keep repairing it will be a pain in the arse. Whoops. Whoops, that was a bit slow. Problem with Spectrum, there's no category. Well, I mean, they were supposed to be doing something with consoles, weren't they? That was the whole point of the tags, but the tags thing just fell flat on its face. They somehow managed to just make it worse. Tags are absolutely useless now, in my opinion, because there's so many variants on spellings and stuff. I just put mine in as a subtle description now, rather than of any use. But like, it would have been nice if you could browse like a Mega Drive category or a Super Nintendo category. That would have been nice, and that would have been good for dual stream. I would like to be in for Super Hang-On and Mega Drive. That would be nice. So, oh, and that's the end of that race. Let's see the state of the bike. Nothing. Oh, the engine's looking bad. It's probably time to upgrade, isn't it? I heard someone saying the hype train isn't around ATM. I feel like I had one recently, but not that recently, if you mean like the last day or so. I think they need to make some new emotes for it though, it's been ages. I don't remember when I last had one, maybe a week ago or so. I feel like I've seen somebody have one. No, I saw someone have one the other day. I've forgotten who now, but it was the other day. Why is the oil already going? And he's telling me I should change. It would be better for me to change my tyres. We will. That's a lot of money. Our engine's not looking great. I think we should just stick with this engine now going forward, perhaps. Oh, I wish I could afford that oil. Sure, I'll be fine for one more race though. grab the password. I'm gonna have a peek at who's next, but I need to go to bed now. I lost to you, says he. And she says you've crossed over beyond the borders of what we can do for promotion, I think. I guess more than we can do for you. Yeah, you've gone beyond the limits of our publicity and advertising expenses. Oh, now we've got Sega. That is so cursed. So our company has a deep admiration for racing. Who are we against? Maria Freed? Welcome to my circuit, says she. Well, we'll leave her for another day. But that's some good progress in the story mode again. We'll go and end there and do a raid ourselves.